Hello friends, welcome to C Space. Today in this video session we will discuss server side paging using AngularJS in ASP.NET MVC. So let's start. We open our Visual Studio. Then here we create a new project. Here which is a ASP.NET MVC web application. And here we write a meaningful name, Angular Pagination, and click to OK. Then here we select empty templates and view engine as a razor, so click to OK. Now it's creating a project. Now project is created. So in first step we need to connect a database with this project. I have already created a database for this. We perform a pagination operation on this table. This is the TBL registration. It's a serial number, email, password, name, address and city. So in first step we create a stock procedures for display the record on the behalf of paging. So I right click and choose a new query. So here we create a stock procedures for displaying the record from this table. So I click to new query. Now it's opening the new query window. So here we write a stock procedures for this. Create proc sp get data, and here we choose two parameters. First one as a page index, it's a integer type, and second one is a page size, it's also integer type, as begin and select star from TBL registration, order by serial number, DSC, it's a descending order, and offset, it's a page size, it's a page index -1, and this page size is multiplied. It's order by rows, it's offset, it's a page size parameters into page index -1 rows, and then we choose the next, page next, is a page size. What is the page size? We send by these parameters, so rows only, and we create a second query for counting total number of record, like we count anything like email from TBL registration, as total count. We provide this as a column name. Now we run this. Now its command completed successfully. This is all the step procedures for displaying the record on the behalf of paging. This is the page index and this is the page size, and this for offset, how we start and how we start rows numbers, and this is the total counts of rows, what is the page size, 5, 10, 15 like this, and this is the total number of record into the table. Now we connect this database with our project, so we find their connection string. For this we copy it, and then we go to the web config of this project, and here we add a new connection string. For this, the connection string add its name is equal to con, and it's a connection string. Here we paste a connection string, and this is the provider name, system dot data dot SQL client, and we save it. Now this connection string is connected with this project. So now in this project I have used edu.net. You can use any other technologies like links entity framework that you like. So I created database access layer for this. So I create a folder name as a database access layer. You can change it any meaningful name here, like a database access layer, and add a class for this. It's a db.cs. Here we create functions for fetching the record on the behalf of paging. So I here add some more namespaces using system.data.sql client, using system.configuration, and here we write a connection string for this inside the class SQL connection equal to new SQL connection. It's a configuration manager connection string. It's a con dot connection string, and then here we create a functions for this, function for getting the record on the behalf of paging. So we need to firstly create a classes for this. So we need to add a class. It's a register class. We create a properties for all this, integer, serial number, it's email, password, name, address, city. It's for password, it's for name, this for address, and this for city. And we have to add one more classes for this. It's a register list, Here we take prop list, register is a register type, and we change it any meaningful name like register data, and one more for so total count, total count. Now we go to our dev.cs class, and this here we add one more namespaces for accessing their models. It's Angular pagination dot models, and here we take a register list. It's we check any meaningful name like get paging data, and here we take two parameters like int page size and int page index. It's a SQL command, phone is equal to new SQL command. Here we write a procedure name, and it's a cons connection object, and it's a command type dot store procedure. It's a command type dot parameters dot read with value. Here we write a first parameter's name is like is a page index. Here we provide their respected parameters. It's a page size, and it's a connection open. So SQL data reader, dr is equal to com.execute reader while dr.read register or is equal to new, and it's rs dot serial number is equal to dr dot it's a serial number, it's integer, so we converted into integer, so it's going to second line, convert to int 32, and it's rs dot email, it's for email dot to string. We copy it, it's a password, and it's a name, and this is the address. and this for city. Now we add this all list into a new list, like we created it, list register, like rs list register list is equal to new here we add rs list dot add rs. Now we find the next result. Next result means we have to find this query result. So it's a dr dot next result while dr dot read, and we have to add a create object for register list for this class. So I add a register list. So I have to add spacing models register list. It's rs list is equal to new register list. We have to create a list for this. It's res list dot total count it's not find to check it. It's one more we have to change. We need to change this because it's already object for this class. So I change it like register list this reg list dot total it's not saying. I think sorry for this, we have to change this. This is only for, we have to access only for class. Like reg list dot total count is equal to dr dot, it's a total count, it's integer type, so we need to convert this converter to int32 and res list dot register data is equal to this rs list, because this for this we provide a values for this property registered data, and then we need to return this say reg list. This is all for the fetching the record on the basis of page size and page index. So we have to create it for this. Now we go to our controller. We have to add a new web controller for this. I create a controller name like a home controller, so I rename it. And here we adding some more namespaces like system.data and using angular.models, and here we need to access a database access layer .db set db layer equal to new database access layer .db, and here we create a function for this JSON results get data, and here we take parameters for this is a page index and it's a page size, and here we call a function is a register list like res list is equal to new res list, and res list is equal to db layer dot get paging data, and here we pass like a page size and it's a page index, then return this value, return JSON, it's res list dot JSON behavior dot allow get. We have to add one more folder for adding Angular files and some more files for designings. So we need to add one more folder for this like resource, and here we need to add angular.js like this for designing bootstrap.min.css, and this js for paging. So I copy this and I add one more folder for angular controller, so I add this, it's a angular controller, and we add one more js file for creating a controller for this like home.js, we writing a angular controller file for this, it's angular dot module, it's a home app, it's app name, and this is for array Here we write this file name for showing a pagination, like UI dot bootstrap app dot controller. Here we write a controller name, home controller, and we write a function. It's a dollar scope and dollar HTTP. Here we take some more variables. Dot max size. This is the by default max size is equal to 5, and dollar scope dot, it's a total count. We initially take total count is equal to 0, and page index scope dot page index is equal to 1, and dollar scope dot page size is by default 5. Then we create a function for getting a data. It's a register list is equal to function http dot get. Here we write a method name that we have to call. It's home, and it's taking a parameters for this, like a page index dollar index dot page index, and this is for, and page size equal to dollar scope dot page size dot then, and its function it's dollar scope dot register data is equal to, here we take any variables like response dot data dot register data. We take this list name, and dollar scope dot total count is equal to response dot total count dot total count, and if any error is occurred, and write a message for this alert. It's failed. Now we have to call this function for first time when page is loaded. So we call this, and I create one more function which is scope dot page changed. When page is changed, page change is equal to function dollar scope dot register data register list. Each page is changed, we again call this function, and this for creating change page size. Change page size function dollar scope dot page index is equal to 1. We again reinitialize page index, and this for register list we again call this function. Now we go to our controller, and here we add a view for the section result method. Now we add these files into this index view, the AngularJS, this for bootstrap, this for paginations, and this is our Angular controller. So we have to add all these files. Now we need to create a designs for this table, so I already create this. This is the app name. This is app name is home app, and this is our controller name. Our controller name is home controller, and this for designs, this is the class, and this for here is the loop ng repeat for register data into this register data for creating a table rows, and this for page size, this ng model that fetch the page size, means this for change when we select the drop downs options, then this option is called change page size, this, and we need, and then change their page size model, means this page size means 5, 10, 25 and 50 on the behalf of user selections. And this for paginations tool, it's a total items, and the change means when we click on numbers in the paginations, it's a item per page, it's a page size. This for ng models, we change the page index values, and this for max size, and this for paginations. and this is a number of pages, how many number of pages, and it shows the it's a total number of pages, and this is for a current page index. Now we run this web page view in browser. It's showing something went wrong, so we check this in a console. So it's showing a app.controller. I think something went wrong in app.controller spellings. We go to this. Okay, sorry for this. We write here 3 times L. So again check this. Now it's working fine. It's page number 1, and this page number 2, 3, 4 and 5s. This for next and this for previous button. If you want to go on a first page, then click to first, and if you want to go to last page, then go to last. And if we change the page size, it's also changed. Page size is page size 10, and if 25, then page size is 25. Then we again change to page size is 5. It shows the total number of pages. So all these codes for server side paginations using AngularJS in ASP.NET MVC with stop procedures. So if you have any questions and any queries, please write in the comment box. I will reply you soon. And if you like my videos, please click on the subscribe buttons for getting latest video notifications, and hit like buttons. So we will meet in next video session. Thanks.